Hey, hey, hey.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited. Not gonna get to clapping. Now pop it for a player, pop it for me.
What?
Turn around and drop it for a player, drop it for me.
And what?
What's up, Bomb Squad? This your girl Lisa.
And DC Kool-Aid.
And we're here with another Real Talk. You know we'll be back live soon, guys. So.
Oh yeah, count down, baby, count down. Oh, let's say it again, count down. Oh,
all right,
count down.
Just a few more weeks and then we'll be back live.
I can't wait. I just can't wait. Count down. I miss partying on Fridays. I miss game day. I miss live so we can interact with each other. I really miss that. And it's about to be cold out. Nope. It ain't about to be cold.
I told you, as soon as you start tapping on
Hey, excuse me.
I don't know what the birds be on. They be on some extra stuff. As soon as somebody tap, they think it's time for them to talk. I don't know. Maybe no more tapping. No more
tapping? Or when I did that?
Yeah. No more,
okay, so we're not going to tap.
All right, so this Real Talk is about relationships.
Relationships.
Getting to relationships. How is it getting into a relationship when you're older? I guess as opposed to when you're younger. I don't really think it's much of a difference.
It is a difference. Because when you get in a relationship when you're young, a lot of people just get in relationships when they're young because they think that it's, you know, they just think they fall in love and they think they love this person because number one, they're young. And then that's why some relationships, not all, but some, they experiment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true, but I think that's true with everything. I think that when love comes into play, common sense goes out the window, and it's whatever age.
But no, because see, when you're much older, you don't have time for, like, some people do. I can't speak for everybody, but for me, as I get older, I don't have time to be, all right, I'm done with her. Let me see what's next. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's you. But just scroll down our Facebook feed or scroll down YouTube land or hell, turn the TV on. I mean, for every one of you that when you get older, it's 2, 3, 10, 20. That's like, you know, I'm not in love with you no more. Let's see the next love. I mean, love is that one thing that one emotion, that one situation that defies all logic. Love defies logic. I mean, because when you're younger, I don't think anybody that was in their 20s and teens and late teens, early 20s thought that every relationship they had in their young life was going to be jacked up. They just assume that if you, that's what I'm trying to say. If you're the kind of person that's just looking for love, you assume that every love is gonna last forever. That's kind of. You know.
But then you gotta think, some people get in love. I mean, not get in love. Some people, when they're young, they not sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you think. I don't know. I just think young different.
Oh, it's different. But when I'm saying no difference, what I'm saying is that love is the one emotion, the one situation that defies logic, it defies age. Because have you ever looked at somebody our age in love with somebody and you wonder what the hell what they see? What you see?
But see,
what you looking at? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But you gotta think. All right, so you saying because they don't look like the type of person that they should be with?
Not just that. I mean, you know, everybody. We all got opinions about everybody else's relationship when we on the outside looking into their relationship.
Yeah.
And we look at our relationships differently. We look at me and you different than we look at them.
Right.
That's how everybody is. And I'm sure somebody somewhere said, I wonder what they see in each other.
Right.
You know. And that's we all, you wonder when you get past the looks, you wonder what, you know. I wonder why they like each other, you know, whether it's a bad or a good thing. It's not that I'm saying that you wonder why somebody likes somebody because they ugly or because they tall or because they short. But you just wonder what that person did to attract that person. But I mean. So
what did I do?
Huh?
What did I do?
You honest with you. I mean, I don't know. I liked you when I first started talking to you on the phone when I was still in Alabama. I don't know. I just like you. And I mean, as time grew by, I liked the way you talked. I liked the way you interacted with your daughter. I liked the way you talked about your family. And I just liked the way you made me feel.
Giving her something she can fit. Oh, my bad, wrong song.
I had a refill. Or in vogue, depending on how old you are.
I think every situation in relationships are different, because it's like some people, you know, when they Indestructible was talking about this question about as far as in the older age, you know, how do you know how you fall in love with in the older age with somebody at our age bracket.
The same way you do.
It's the same way when you're young. You know, you never know who is meant for you. But if you go out there and you like searching for somebody, I was always taught, don't go looking, let it come to you. Don't go looking.
Cause you're gonna find it.
You know, let it come to you. But then I always said, if everybody's saying that same thing, everybody not looking.
Well, no, it's not that, because it's okay. Case in point.
She in the kitchen, y'all.
You know, I'm always talking to Amy, because Amy really wants...
Well, see, when she come back over here, we'll talk about that part. So I'm like this. It depends on the individual, because you can fall in love with anybody, for real. Like she was saying, you be wondering, how did they get with that person? Like, this person might look like they don't work, or they just a bum, and the other person might look like they drive a Mercedes. But sometimes, how they call it, opposite attracts. You got a rich woman and a poor man. I mean, you'd think it was the opposite way around, but sometimes it's not meant to happen like that. I mean, she might can groom him, or he might groom on himself, knowing what she's about. But then you got the users. So you just gotta pay attention to who you get with, because you never know what. My thing is, you never know what people's motives or why they do that, but we never know. So I just think when I was young, I think I fell in love with a bunch of people as I mean, growing up, you know, not like at one time, but you know, like you break up and then, you know, I give people these, what's this, 60-day rule? I got a 60-day rule, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get to know you. You ain't crashing at my crib until I get to know you, because you're not gonna think because you crashed at my crib because we just met, this is where you're gonna lay your head from now on. Because then it's not the same. Because if you like get to know the person, some people jump in a relationship and they always say in a lesbian relationship they fall in love, they marry the next day. Sometimes I think it's true, because half of my friends growing up, I was like, God damn, they just met this person, and then their relationship be like, they married, then they divorced. They married, they divorced. So I always say, when I meet people, I always give them the 60-day rules, get to know them, see what they're about, make sure they ain't trying to use me. But then there are times where I actually was in a relationship for years and didn't realize that this person was using me. So it's something you just gotta, what's the word? You have to take each situation. You just gotta, you gotta take a chance.
I mean, because
you got to take a chance. Come on, babe. You have to take a chance and see, you know, once you get in a relationship, just don't meet somebody and you're in a relationship. That's one thing you don't do. Number two, like when me and Lisa, we talked on the phone for a long time. We text for a long time before we actually met each other. You know what I'm saying? Get to know the person, learn the person, same thing, but just don't, you meet somebody, oh, they sexy as hell, oh, I'm gonna get with that, but boom, next thing you know, that sexy person got ugly ways, and you're not gonna look at them the same way you saw them. So don't look at people like for what they have or what they look like, you know. So I know I always had a preference. But I try to go out my preference, because I always didn't like, because I'm brown skin. I ain't want no dark skinned person. But I said I'm gonna try. I tried too.
Well, I don't know what you tried, cause
I
don't get much lighter than me.
I had two.
I don't know what happened. I mean,
some people just, I don't know.
Some people are looking for something, but they don't know what they're looking for. So they end up in a lot of different relationships that weren't for them. It felt like it was for them because at that moment, that's what they were looking for. But they didn't really know what they were looking for. They were looking for pieces of themselves, when in reality, you got to be whole before you can love somebody else wholly. You can't be looking for somebody to fill up pieces of you.
No.
Because you don't even know what those pieces are. Which is, I think, what happens a lot of time in relationships. We are looking for love or companionship, or we're looking for something. So somebody who comes to us presents us with a facade of what we're looking for. But that's not what we need. You know, you have to step outside your comfort zone. You have to throw the lists away. Throw the preconceived notions away. I don't like this. I don't like that. I only like this. I only like that. When in reality, if this is what you've been trying the whole time and it ain't never worked, why you keep trying it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you keep trying, let me put you this. You keep trying Reeboks. Keep buying Reeboks. Keep buying a different color, but you keep buying Reeboks. Now, you don't like the way they fit on your feet. You don't like the way they feel when you walk. They're not comfortable to you. Mm-hmm. So you keep buying Reeboks. Because maybe one day, the Reebok that you buy today will fit you just right. Why you don't go try Nikes? Nikes. Is it Nikes or Nikes? Why don't you go try Nikes? Or what's the tennis shoes?
New Balance.
New Balance. Adidas. They ugly. Don't do New Balance. New Balance. Like,
but they comfortable.
Like
that's
old
crazy.
man shoes. Don't do that.
They comfortable.
But you know what I'm saying? I use tennis shoes because I couldn't think of anything else. If you're consistently trying the same thing, and it's okay because that's what you like, but it ain't work for you, try something else.
You gotta go and try it. If it might work or it might not work.
It might not, but you'll know.
But you tried it.
Because you already know this ain't working. You know this particular person doesn't work for you. You know that this particular look doesn't work for you. You know that this particular attitude doesn't work for you. Because you constantly tried this attitude. This attitude and this way about somebody is what you look for in somebody. But once you get with that person, you realize that that's not what you really need. Try something else. Don't get that attitude this time.
Right.
Get the next attitude. You know, you like the bad boys. You keep trying the bad boys and the bad girls, and they just leave you hanging. They leave you unfulfilled. Try somebody else the next time. Yep.
And don't get in relationship because your girl or your boy, one of them, they in relationship, so you just
what's good for baby?
They do that in a minute. All because I'm not gonna lie, I was in a relationship one time, and because everybody it wasn't marriage back then, it was a commitment. Was it commitment?
Mm-hmm. Commitment ceremony.
Yeah, they were doing commitment ceremonies before it came legal to get married. So everybody was doing it, so I guess they thought we was going to do it. But I'm like, no. No, it don't work like that. And see, I'm one of them people, if it's not happening, it's not working, this relationship not working, I'll stick it and see if you make some changes. But after a while, it's a done deal. And I don't understand how people just get relationship because Murray in the relationship. So now Tina got to go get in a relationship because her girl over there is in a relationship, and then their relationship might end up, happy relationship, but your relationship ain't working.
Well, because people have in your mind. When I was younger, this is not necessarily the life I saw for myself, or what I saw myself doing, or even saw myself being with, because this is before I came out. This is before I understood what I was looking for. So we all have these lists and these things that we should be at 25, at 21, at 25, at 30, at 35, at 40. We have this 5-year plan, this get out of the trash, get out of here. We had this 5-year plan, this 8-year plan, this 10-year plan of where we need to be. And that includes our love life. But then life happens. And you're not the lawyer you thought you were going to be. You're not where you thought everybody thought you were supposed to be. You're where you're supposed to be. And it's different. So the list doesn't kind of apply anymore. But you still try your best to fit an old list into a new life. And that's where relationships mess up. Because people think that I have to stick with what I used to do. And one day it'll work out for me. Well, if it's not working out for you, try something else. Go in a different direction. Try a different person.
Yeah, because it's like, I have friends, well, they acquaintance, let's say that. And I always wonder to this day, why are they still single? You know, I have a couple of friends, well, not really, people I know, they, I've been single forever, and they near my age.
Well, everybody, I
mean, and they always say, you know, why can't I find? Because you keep going with the wrong ones.
Insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again, and each time expecting a different result. Well, if you're repeating the exact same thing over and over again, you're going to get the same outcome. It's not going to change. If you mix blue with red, you're going to get purple. Orange is not going to pop up. If you mix black and white, you're going to get gray. Pink is not going to come out of it. So, if you want orange and pink, you got to mix the colors up, baby. The same thing with the relationship. Same way with the situation. For so long, I figured that if I did everything that I was supposed to do, if I was this, if I was that, if I said yes and I said whatever you like, and I gave the money and I gave the time, that eventually somebody would love me the way that I love them. When in reality, what I wanted was an adult relationship with somebody who loved me as much as I loved them. Not somebody I had to make love me. Not somebody I had to hope they would see how much I love them so they would love me. But somebody who loved me as much as I loved them. Without me doing anything. Just being me. And at the end, that's what everybody wants. You want to be able to be 100% genuine you. And the person loves you for 100% genuine you. Now that may not be the person that you saw when you were dreaming about it, or when you were planning your wedding in your head. See, when I was young, I told my grandmother when I was 12 that I was never going to marry a man. I don't have a wedding plan in my head. I don't have any colors. I don't have any designs. I don't have anything I want this way or that way, or this way or that way. I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that. Like a lot of girls, most girls have an entire whole shit. There's carriages and doves and pigeons and butterflies and lace and shit. I don't have none of that. When she asked me, when we were talking about our wedding and stuff, I'm like, whatever you want. My favorite color is pink. Her favorite color is blue. Them the colors. You know, I don't have that because I wasn't going to have that. I wasn't going to have the wedding, the fairy tale situation. Because I wasn't going to marry nobody. Not a man anyway. So, I had to adjust. I had to adjust midlife. My early 40s. When I finally was like, hey, you know, maybe I've been looking in the wrong place. And even after that, you still who you're attracted to is not always who's good for you. Male or female, gay or straight.
Yep.
Sometimes your wants and your needs are two different things. So one day, she was cute. She was a picture. She was cute. Hi.
I was.
Hi.
I was.
Whatever. I was like, hey, you know, but it was a graying distance between us. And it was for a long time. And then it was a girl between us. I was like, all right, you know, well, how am I going to be mad if she finds somebody closer to her than me? And then the distance closed. And the girl went away. And the rest is history. But it was a lot of shit between here and there. It was a lot of tears. It was a lot of sleepless nights. It was a lot of loneliness. It was a lot of just sadness in between here and there. And I think that happens at any age. That's why I say that the difference is, it's like when I watch, y'all know I love Maury and them. Y'all know I do.
She would have that on over there.
Sure do. You are not the father. But what gets me is not even just the baby ones, the relationship ones, the lie detector test and stuff like that.
He was sleeping with so and so sister.
But my thing is this: we expect. I see a lot of young people on there, and my advice to anybody that's young and coming up: do you, babies? When you in your late teens and your early 20s, hell, your whole 20s, do you make all your mistakes, get all your stuff out the way, enjoy yourself, fall in love, fall out of love, fall in lust, do it all, so that when you become older and it's time for you to settle down, or you just feel like it's time for you to settle down, because hell, you may be some of the people that don't ever want a relationship. You always want a friend with benefits. You always want to be free and single to do what you want to do. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody tell you that you got to be somebody's husband or wife. Don't let me tell you got to be somebody's girlfriend or boyfriend. Because the reality is that may not be for you ever.
Right.
Just like kids. Don't let nobody tell you got to be somebody's mama or daddy. That may not be for you ever. But have your fun. Do the stuff that you ain't supposed to do. Not quite jail stuff, but you know what I'm talking about. Get drunk. Pass out. Work 7 days a week. Sleep when you can. Sleep all day. Stay up all night. All that stuff when you're young. So that when you get older, you don't regret and look back at your time and wonder where's your fun at. Wonder what you did.
Yep.
If you want to get 3 degrees, hell, get 3 degrees. If you want to be a doctor and a lawyer and an Indian chief, hell, be all 3 at the same time. Do everything you want to do. Regret nothing. Regret no decision you make. And so then when you get older and you don't want to go out all the time, and you don't want to drink till you pass out, and you don't want to work 7 days a week, and you only want to be a doctor, not a lawyer and an Indian chief, you can do that. And it's the same with a relationship. Don't think that at 18, this is the only person that will ever love you in your whole life. Because it's not.
Yeah, because you see, when the younger generation, they get in these relationships and they think this is the one they're going to marry for the rest of their life, and then the person break up with them, and then next thing you know, they done committed suicide because of the simple fact that they thought this was the one. I ain't gonna lie, it is a hurtful feeling when somebody, break your heart and all that stuff. But when you're young, you got a long way to go to be sitting up there worrying about whoever you dating and whoever broke up with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's sometimes it don't make sense how some of these young generation, instead of them, like you said, living their life and enjoying life. Because I know I did. I enjoyed my life I had fun. I partied.
My 20s are blessed.
I was coming in when the sun was coming up. I ain't getting no trouble or nothing because I was living on my own. I mean, come on. It's like, live your life. So when you do get our age, you know, we work. Yeah, we still work. But we travel. We have fun. We enjoy life. We ain't worrying about nobody. We can walk down the street and talk about her butt, and nobody tripping. You see what I'm saying? So
I love butt. She know how I feel about booty.
Anyway, so
I mean, but there's the thing. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that sense of peace in your relationship. Everybody who's listening, think about the relationship you're in. Think about the relationship you want to be in. Are they the same? Do you have a sense of peace in your relationship?
Like if you at school or if you working, and when you come, are you like when you clock out or leave from school or whatever you're doing before you get to your other significant other, are you like happy you on your way home? You can't wait to see them? Or like me, I call, but I know she's still working, but she'll see I call because I'm leaving on my way home. Because
and she don't call, I get an attitude.
Yeah, I call on my way home every day. It's like I call my mom first at 4. Nick calls at 4:17, and then I call her, and she still don't get home till like after what, 5, 6, around 5 and 6, and I'm home at 4:30. So it's like clockwork. But if you don't feel like when you coming home from wherever your location is on your everyday during the week, and you feel like you don't want to go home, you need to check yourself and see, you know, why you feel that way and why you stick it into something like that. Because it's not cool. You can't go to your own house and don't. I mean, I was in that situation. I didn't want to go home, so I go wash the car. I would do stuff, go visit my mom till, you know, it was late, and then I would go to bed. You know, shoot, I was in that situation, but I got out.
I can't even go in the living room.
You leaving me?
But when I say a sense of peace, guys, it's like, you know how you feel like you got to go through somebody's phone and check somebody's Facebook, check somebody's social media, ask them, who is this? I don't care. I don't care. Because I have a sense of peace in my relationship. I ain't worried about where she is. She ain't going on. You know how rare that is? I mean, it happens.
Only way, you know where I go, me and Charles go to the casino, or I go see my mom. I ain't been nowhere.
No, I know. You know how rare that is? It happens. And it should happen for everybody. You shouldn't feel the necessity. You shouldn't feel the need to check social media and devices. Shouldn't be in pockets and in wallets and purses. Why? That just defeats the purpose. What you in a relationship for? You gotta be doing private eye type shit.
Right.
Ain't got that kind of time. I'm not stalking nobody. If you want to go by. She know the rules and regulations. Bye. You better tell the bitch you're going to what the rules and the regulations are.
I'm too old for that. I don't know what
I'm just saying. I just want to understand the rules and regulations to this.
Well, when you reach a certain age, she's just talking.
No, I ain't. I'm serious. Let me tell y'all something. I'm playing. I am. But there are rules and regulations to this situation.
If
let's say for the sake of argument, let's just say for us having fun, because that's what YouTube is, fun. There are rules and regulations. Now you wants to go, but please alert the person you're going to, because most people don't just leave. Most people are not going to leave their happy home just cause. That midlife crisis bullshit, they'll buy a car or a motorcycle. She had it just down there. It's white. It's in the parking lot right now.
What are you talking about?
Powder.
The Charger?
Yep. That's that midlife crisis car. No. She thought she gonna get a motorcycle. Ain't no material on a motorcycle. She ain't getting on a motorcycle.
I'm gonna get a boat though.
That's a boat. That's fine. She ain't gonna go nowhere. No, just playing. But don't nobody just leave. So 9 times out of 10, you going to somebody. You done found some greener grass. Now realize a lot of greener grass is just painted green, because when the storm comes, it wash all that paint away and it's all brown, and you're gonna wish you was back over here in this nice fluffy garden you left. And you over there in that little barren desert with the pretty green grass that went away soon as shit got hard. That's what happens. So that's what happens. So I be teasing all the time. I tell you, now you go, but you need to let them know that rent is due on the 1st. I no longer pay none of that. Bills are due by the 5th. I don't pay none of that. The car, the white car, not going. The one with the car notes, they not going. That's not now. Cupcake can go.
The truck,
but the powder's not going. She know the rules. Then the locks will be, when you come knocking on the door, you better be knocking like the Jehovah's Witness. Gonna be like, there's rules and regulations to this. Know that you are not getting anything but you. That's what they wanted. Mm-hmm. They wanted you. They thought they was gonna get the package. Oh no, the package stay at home. Cause it's home. You over there playing with these folks. Now, if you really want to be with somebody else, then you do that shit like a grown-up. You come inside, you say, hey, this is not working out for me. We need to figure this out. We'll take time to get this stuff situated, but I'm in love with somebody else. Come to me like an adult. Let me cry. Let me be sad. Let me mourn my relationship. Let us figure this out, because we was adults in this shit together, and then we part in separate ways. But you dipping and dabbing and thinking I don't know what's happening. You gonna do that shit with your clothes you wore to work on. She gonna be like, you ain't got one shirt, yup. She gonna be washing her clothes in the sink. You know that bitch ain't got no washing machine to dry, huh?
Oh, yeah. But relationships, back to who we talking.
But these are the rules and the regulations. You understand what I'm saying? And she ain't not going nowhere because I'm crazy. That's not why. That's because it's just y'all don't understand. I have been to where bitches that showed up at my house. Bitches that called my phone.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? I've done that. I have been to where I was number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Unknowingly. I have cried. I have felt my heart snatched out my chest. I have slept for an entire weekend. I have not eaten for 2 weeks at a time. I have missed Thanksgiving and Christmas with my mama because I was in love. Not realizing wasn't nobody in love with me. And that's the thing. Young or old, I think as an adult, we look at relationships differently, but they affect us the same.
Yep.
Because at 18, 28, 38, hell 48, the pain of love can be devastating. But the feeling when you got somebody who loves you as much as you love them, more sometimes, when you catch them looking at you out the corner of your eye, and you never thought that somebody would look at you like that. I can see you, man. I'm looking in the camera. It don't matter what age. It's a beautiful thing. Love is scary, and it's hard, and it's soft. It can catch you or it can drop you. And it's supposed to be a two-way street, guys. Love is not a one-way road with everybody going the same way. Love is a two-way street with people riding together. People passing by each other and realizing that's the way they want to go. Love is not you loving somebody so much that you pray that your love will make them love you back. That ain't it. You can't love nobody till they love you. Because if they was gonna love you, they was gonna do it just like you loving them. Mm-hmm. You can't pay nobody till they love you. Because nobody has that much money. No billionaire, not the richest man on the earth, does not have enough money to pay somebody until they truly love them. Now you can give them money, you can give them things, but true love, ain't nobody ever gonna have enough money for that. So you can give up every quarter you got to somebody, and they still gonna find fault if they don't love you. Love at any age is hard. I think loving when you're older is harder because you feel as an adult you should be adult enough to know when shit ain't right. Mm-hmm. As an adult, as a grown-up, as somebody over 35, you feel like you should go in every relationship. This should be your last relationship because I'm grown, I should know better. But guess what? Love make your ass 12 years old every time. I don't give a damn how old you are. Yeah. If you love somebody, you're back to being that little 12-year-old puberty, acne-ridden child you was trying to figure life out. Because every love is different. But if you looking to feel something in yourself with somebody else, love is not going to be your friend. Love is not going to help you at all. Because you ain't looking at the right person. You got to feel that self for you. You got to fill it up with you. You got to fill it up with the knowledge that you're enough. You got to fill it up with the knowledge that you're good enough. You're smart enough. You're beautiful enough. That you're enough. For anybody. For everybody.
Basically, love yourself first. Because
once you love you, once you good with you, and I'm not talking about in a cocky, I know I'm fine kind of way. I'm talking about in a you good with your bad and your good. You good with your ugly and your pretty. You good with your fat and your skinny. You good with your tall and your short. Mm-hmm. Everybody, I mean, you ain't got to be like, oh, you know, it's almost like a zen. You know this shit's not going to change. I can lose weight, but it's always going to be a fat girl inside of me. I don't care what the outside look like. Fat girl been there longer than the skinny girl gonna be. Unless I live to be 100. So it's always gonna be there. But I gotta be good with both of them. I gotta be good with this Lisa. Even if the outside don't look like this Lisa. I gotta be good with the 5'4", 5'5" Lisa. Cause she ain't never gonna be the 5'11" Lisa. Now I might talk shit like I'm 6'1", 6'2".
Uh-oh, you shaking that head, baby.
Yep. But I'm always gonna be this short. I'm never gonna be darker. My eyes always gonna be green. But I'm good with that. I got good with that. Y'all know how I talk about that. I talk about wanting to be something else. I had to get good with what I got. Because this is it. I can lose some of it, but this is still gonna be me. And I gotta be good with it. I gotta be good with the fact I cuss. I cuss too much. And I would love to be able to stop. Guess what? Cuss jaw is not gonna help me. I'm just gonna have a jaw full of money.
Alright, guys.
That's it. You know, you gotta be good with whatever it is. And you gotta be good with the person you with. I'm good with all of her. I'm good with this her. I'm good with the gym her. I'm good with the not gym her. I'm good with the I know she got asthma. I'm good with the getting up early in the morning. I'm good with all that. I'm good with the YouTube. I'm good with the fact that her mother and father have been together her entire life.
53 years.
I'm good with her being raised differently from me, but that's okay because we come together. I'm good with all that. I'm good with who she is now, who she wants to be, who she could be, and who she ain't. I'm good with all that. That's all you gotta be. Good. And once you do that, the person you're supposed to be will find the person who's supposed to be with you. And that's all you gotta want. The person that you are supposed to be will find the person you're supposed to be with. You ain't gotta look. Because once you get good with you, can't nobody bring you no bullshit. Can't nobody hand you no garbage. I'm alright, boo-boo.
You said, alright, boo-boo?
I'm alright, boo-boo.
Alright, you guys. So, we're going to close this relationship talk.
This is Indestructible asking us.
Real talk.
Yo.
Real talk.
What it's like being in a relationship older.
It's not anything different.
Ain't that much different. We just old as hell now.
We just wiser. Much wiser, and we know how to communicate better than a younger generation. Younger generations, they just act on stuff where if I see something wrong, I'm going to say what I got to say. But it's a way of saying things. Because
you can say anything you want, just how you say it.
Yeah, it's communicate. Once you get, like I said, once you get older, you know how to communicate better, and you know how to handle situations quicker versus, you know, how people putting their hand on somebody, or they cussing them out, or they walking out the door, or they done, or they leave out over one little incident that happened. Because when you're in a younger relationship, you don't know how to handle things.
Everything is so serious.
And it don't have to be. Alright.
Alright. Thank you, Indestructible.
We out.
So make sure you comment down below.
Leave a comment down
below. Whatever
below.
you want to comment. If you want to comment what we're going to talk about next time. If you want to comment about what we talked about. No.
Hit that like button.
We love whatever y'all say.
Smash that notification bell.
And I know y'all should have hit that like button when you came in.
Y'all should have smashed that like button.
You can hit it on the way out. Because maybe you wanted to hear what the hell we was talking about first. You know.
I know, but we on this premiere thing right now. So they are actually writing on the right side. They typing on the right side.
Comment.
For the ones that didn't see it,
share. Make sure you share this video. Because not everybody knows about that piece they supposed to have. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, guys, y'all can be alerted and y'all come hang out with us. So, this is Lisa.
And DC Kool-Aid.
And we out.
Peace. 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 That what you doing? She got a headache, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
We back.
Oh, I don't know what the hell we doing. What we doing now? Is it outtake?
So kill, I kiss him in the mouth, I feel all grills, eat in the car, gas wheels on wheels. I was born to flex, diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more than sex. Nothing in this world that I like more than checks. All I really wanna see is love. I don't really need to be anything. All a bad bitch need is love.
Get out. Peace. We back.
Yeah. DC Kool-Aid and Lisa doing challenge on your head top. Yeah, you know what's happening when you tune in. Story times, pranks, and vlogging, man. We a great big family, we the bomb squad. We on that grind to a number with a K, best believe you'll stay. You can chill with the fam like most of y'all do. DC Kool-Aid, Lisa, and Nick too. With Charles and Barbie living that YouTube life. We love our fans and supporters, we a family dude. So come on down to Bomb Squad Town. Have a seat watching videos. And nobody likes to hate, keep it positive and have a nice day. Oh, I forgot. Smash that like button. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Hey!